Ok, Brandi, no vayas a colgar. Espérame. Entonces, hagamos de una vez la
Ok,
parte
ok.
de inglés, ¿te parece?
Ah, vale, vale,
Hagamos
sí,
la
sí, sí.
parte de inglés, ¿listo?
Sí, sí, sí,
No,
claro.
no, no, no vayas a parar el audio, ¿vale? Déjalo así.
No, 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 no.
Ok, ok.
Sigue, sigue. Sí, sí, sí.
Now it is the time for interviewing a girl who have learned Spanish in a city from the U.S. and I want she uh, told to us and share us her experience learning the language now being in a Spanish speaking country. Welcome, Brandy.
Hello. Thanks for having me. All right, what you got for me?
Okay, so please you could do your introduction a little bit, or people who don't know anything about you.
Basically, my name is Brandi. I am from the United States. I'm from Minnesota. I'm 18 years old and I'm currently living here in Spain. I've been here since October, and yeah, that's basically who I am.
Okay, perfect. Now, Randy, I would like you share with us how was that first time, first day in Spain, from being into the United States and nobody spoke Spanish there, and now being in a country who everybody speaks Spanish. How was that?
Right. Okay. So I remember my first day. I was extremely nervous. I remember I got here, and I felt like such a mess because I thought about my future and I was like, wow, I'm gonna be here 6 months. Like that is a long time, and I feel like it's gonna pass by so slow. And I'm gonna miss my family and everything. But after about, I remember that first day, it wasn't very good. But after a week went by and I was kind of more comfortable with my surroundings and I started listening to people really talk and everything, and I started to feel more comfortable in my own skin and like in my routine here and everything, then I was completely fine. But yeah, I remember the first day was really scary.
Wow, that's a cool sensation. I almost can imagine a little bit how it feels to be in a Spanish country, and I wow. Okay, Brandy, and another quick question is how
Yeah.
did you learn Spanish in the U.S.? How was that? How did you start it, and from how long have you been learning Spanish?
Basically, I started learning Spanish in my high school back in the United States, and I learned it for about 2 years in high school. But the thing is, like, nobody really takes it seriously in high school. They only take the class to actually like pass. So, but the thing is, I took it really seriously, and so then I actually went to Spain for 10 days with like a school trip or whatever, and I met this Spanish family in Spain, and so I started. I the first day I got there, I was just like completely in love with this family. Like they're just the greatest family ever, and so um, I've known them for about 2 years now, and that's basically what really helped me like get to where I am now with my level of Spanish, because just talking with them and learning like different expressions and like listening to them, like how things are supposed to be pronounced and like everything like that, it really adds up, and it shows how well like it or let's see, it shows it's just you can just tell like when you're talking with natives, like your Spanish or like any language just really like skyrockets. Like your level, you feel more comfortable like when you're actually like talking with people like natively, and that's basically really how I learned most of my Spanish, is through them. And then also last year I went to Spain for like a month to stay with my Spanish family or whatever, and then I started really thinking about it. I was like, well, listen, like I really want to like learn Spanish like fluently and maybe even like stay in a Spanish speaking country for a couple months just to really learn the language. And so I decided like I don't want to go to college right away. I want to maybe like take a gap year and go and learn Spanish in some country. And I was like, well, if I already love Spain and I
That
already have like people that I know there, maybe I should go to Spain for 6 months. And now I'm here and I'm in Spain and now I'm in a Spanish course right now. And I go to Spanish classes 5 days a week, 4 hours each day. So in total, I get 20 hours of Spanish just in class in Spain. And then outside, I'm also talking with natives and everything. So it's a really cool experience.
oh, that's perfect. I think that's a huge milestone from you that you
Yeah,
it's like a dream. And so could you give us, or for people who are learning Spanish and they are in their earlier stages, any advice for him, and also people who have been learning Spanish for 4 years or more, and they have I mean that they feel that they are not advancing in the level.
of course. So basically, what's going on right now for me is that I'm not seeing any like big changes. So basically, like once you start out learning, you notice a lot of like really big changes, and that really makes you like happy and it makes you like motivated to keep learning and stuff. But now I've reached the point where I'm like intermediate advanced, and so like now I'm at like this learning plateau where I'm not seeing any changes, and it's kind of discouraging to be honest. But you don't think you're seeing changes, but really you are you are getting better each day. And what I would consider is definitely talking with like natives. I know there's a bunch of apps that you can get on your phone or whatever that where you can connect with native people, and you can talk with them. And so my big advice is would just continue to talk and don't be afraid to make errors, because making mistakes with any language is completely normal, and that's the only way that you're going to get better is if you keep trying and you don't give up. And that's the big thing is like don't lose interest in learning Spanish. Like think about the reason why you started learning any language in the first place is because you like it, or
Yeah.
it's something that means a lot to you, or you need it for a job or whatever. It's like once you accomplish that, it feels really really good. So my advice would definitely be don't give up. Like even if you feel like you're stuck, do not give up, because I swear it gets better.
Yeah, you know what,
So yeah,
and I
that's my
think
advice.
that when you learn something new in your target language and you're able to use that in a conversation, you feel a lot of dopamine in your brain, and that's super super great. That
Yeah,
sensation that push you to keep doing, and yeah, Brandi. And
yeah.
one ultimate question is,
That's that's basically what's happening now. Is like
I'm gonna make you another question,
yeah,
Brandi.
yeah.
What is that thing that you love the most about Spain, and what is that thing you hate almost about Spain?
Okay,
What is that?
okay. Let's see. The reason why I absolutely love Spain is because Spain has a very relaxing way of life. The food is absolutely incredible. Everything is super cheap here. Well, for me at least, because everything in the United States is like extremely expensive. But basically, just like the people here are so open. Like everything is friendly. You feel very safe in Madrid. Um, Spain is just a beautiful, beautiful country, and on the weekends I get to go explore different cities, and like I also have
Okay.
people that I know here very closely, and so it feels like it really does feel like a second home to me. Like it feels like this is where I should be, and I couldn't imagine learning Spanish anywhere else, to be honest.
Okay, and what is that
Yeah.
thing you don't like that much that you are like you don't like? if there is one thing.
Basically, for example, when I go to a restaurant, they don't have like big portions, which makes me so mad because I'm from the United States and we have plates that are like huge, right? And there's so much food, but they don't give you like any food here. It's like crazy. It makes me so mad. Also the driving. They drive really crazy here too, by the way. Like they don't see their cars as like a prized possession. Like in the United States, they see their cars as like we see our cars as like our prized possession. Like we love our cars, but here no, it's like they don't care what they do with their cars. Their driving is crazy.
Okay, okay,
But
that's completely
yeah,
normal, and yes, yes, that's a good
that's
one, and okay, I think that's pretty much what I wanted to interview you. Thank you so much for your time, for being here, and for accepting the interview,
of
and
course.
for those who want to listen to Randy's Spanish, we have another video in Spanish. Okay, so Randy, thank you so much. Take care, and thank you so much for your
Of
time.
course, thank you for having me. I've enjoyed. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye. Take care.